Welcome back, everybody. This is the Cavaliers Basketball Club, and my name is Adam. I'm here tonight to call the Cavs versus Bulls game. It's the first game of the NBA Emirates Cup, and yeah, Cavs are playing at home. They are 13-0 against the Chicago Bulls, 5-7. We actually saw them a few games ago, and it was a pretty challenging game. So we'll see how they do tonight. I'm just seeing what screen I can share here for stats as we go along. Let me see here. Yeah, we'll start with this guy. And let me move my... There we go. All right. So let's take a look at some stats while we're waiting for the game to start. Okay, that's of course for this game that hasn't begun yet. Let's take a look here. So the Cavs' regular season stats coming into this game: Donovan Mitchell is the scoring leader for the Cavaliers with 23.6 points per game. Jared Allen's our top rebounder at 10.7, which he had a pretty good game last game against the 76ers. I believe he had 12 or 13 boards. And so he seemed to come out of a little bit of a slump there. Darius Garland is assist leader at 6.5. Donovan Mitchell, 1.5 steals per game. He's in the lead there. And Evan Mobley, 1.5 blocks. Now take a look at the Bulls. And they are doing their starting lineup intro now for the Cavaliers. Mitchell's been called. And it looks like, yep, Isaac Okoro is getting the start again. He's just been terrific for them defensively over these last 4 or 5 games. Isaac's really turned that on. And he's been hitting big threes when they've needed him as well. So for the Bulls, their high point getter is 23.4 points per game for Zach LaVine. You got Nikola Vukovic, who's got 10.2 rebounds. Josh Giddey, the shooting guard, is leading in assists, 6.9, with Kobe White leading in steals, 1.5, and Vukovic leading in blocks, 0.8. So a lot of these stats are pretty similar to the Cavaliers, except for the blocks, really. So they're a pretty even team, just not in the record. And obviously, I think the Cavs bench has been playing lights out. So really, if they continue to get that kind of production from the bench, I think this is going to be another win for the Cavs, but we'll see how they do tonight. Let me unmute the game here. That could help us overall. And if you haven't seen it yet, the Cavaliers have debuted a new court for tonight's game. It is the Cavs wine court. Let me see if I can get an image up here for you guys to see. It's pretty interesting. If anything, I'll take a screenshot and I'll show you guys during the game. So the Cavaliers are walking out onto the court. They're going to be starting the game here momentarily. Looks like George Niang got the start tonight. I know that they had a couple of injury issues with Allen having a leg issue and Mobley being out with an illness. So we'll see who's missing here when they start the game. Looks like Mobley is out for tonight, which is a bummer. All right. And the Cavs won the tip, and Garland scored the first bucket. Let me see if I can just go to the Cavs game here. Donovan Mitchell scores his first bucket of the night. Let's see if I can get this. Every time I use this website, I feel like it changes the way that it presents the information to you. So we'll start with this for now. Mitchell 1 for 1, Garland 1 for 2. Cavs up 4-3 with 10:45 left in the first. Garland for 3 and in and out. Rebound Giddey. Takes it up the court, drives the lane, and blocked by Okoro. Great defense. Okoro has his hair out of his normal braids tonight. Terrific block by Okoro. Vukovic takes a shot and hits. So the Bulls up 5-4. Donovan passes out to Garland at the three-point line, drives the lane. Allen inside and scores with the right hand. So Giddey brings the ball up the court, crosses the half-court line. And Okoro is sticking with him. Giddey crossing over, gets stopped by Donovan Mitchell. Kicks it out to Williams. Williams at the top of the three-point line, passes it over, and Vukovic has underneath. Oh, bad pass by Vukovic, loses the ball. Donovan comes up with it. Donovan 4-3. Hits! Cavs have hit 4 of the 5 first shots. Williams comes around to screen, kicks it out to Giddey in the corner for 3. In and out. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. Allen goes inside the lane and throws it away. Okoro needed to be about 9 feet tall to catch that one. Okoro was in the corner. I would have had an open 3. So Zach LaVine brings the ball past the half court. Hard screen by Vukovic against Okoro and drives the lane, scores for Vukovic. Garland bringing the ball up the court. Stutter steps, loses the ball, but gets fouled. And White is called with a foul. It's not a shooting foul, so the Cavs will have the ball back here in a moment. Lonzo Ball is out with a wrist injury. Max Struss, obviously everybody knows, is out probably for another 4 weeks or so more. And Mobley is out. Donovan Mitchell gets a bucket underneath, so the Cavs are up 11-7. Giddey for 3 and hard off the iron. Rebounded Allen. Mitchell takes the ball up the court, crosses the half-court line. He's taking his time, stops, takes a look, takes a long 3, and hits. That's been Mitchell's MO for the last 4 or 5 games. He starts the game real strong from deep. Mitchell has made his first 4 shots. Let's see if I can show you guys their court for tonight. Brooklyn, Charlotte, Chicago, and Cleveland. Let's see if I can take a picture here and show you guys. All right, we're in a TV timeout here. Bulls took a timeout to stop the Cavs' little run that they have going on. Let's see here. There we go. And let me bring this up. I'll show you guys their court. This is just a graphic that was shared in the league for what the Cavs court would be. So yeah, their court looks like that tonight. Pretty awesome that we won a championship and we can actually show the championship trophy in the middle. Or in this case, it's probably the trophy for, now that I think about it, it's the trophy for the cup, for the Emirates Cup. But hey, we have won a trophy, so it reminds me a lot of our trophy logoed Cavaliers logos. But yeah, pretty interesting court, very vibrant. Kind of reminds me of that blue or red football field in college football. So for now, I'll kind of keep that up for a little bit, and people can see that that's what the court looks like tonight that they're playing on. All right, so Cavaliers up 14-7 with 8:21 left, and stolen by Allen. Mitchell grabs the ball, brings it up court, kicks it to Niang in the corner, takes a dribble towards the hoop, but changes his mind. Donovan has the ball back. At the three-point line, takes his crossover step back three that he loves to do and misses. First miss of the night. With Mobley being out, I bet we're going to see some different lineups to just kind of deal with him being gone. But we're also going to need to see the rest of the guys step up tonight. Garland goes inside, kicks it out to Niang for three, and in and out. So far, the Chicago Bulls timeout has done what they intended. Stopped their momentum. Niang had a nice defensive stop for a moment there, but ends up being called for the foul. So Williams drove the lane and got hard fouled on the shot, so he's going to go to the line for two. Oh, and hard off the back of the iron. He's 0 for 1. All right, it makes his second. Allen inbounds the ball to Garland. Garland bringing the ball to court. He's got White guarding him. Crosses the center line, drives inside the lane, passes it off to Allen. Allen, hook shot, and scores. Nice to see him back in good form there. Ooh, steal! They didn't show who stole it, but Okoro slams it home. Two hands. And White for a three, and hits. Garland finds Allen for a dunk. Cavs outscored the Bulls 35-11 in the last meeting on points off turnovers. And they Bulls lost that ball game by 6, so that was a huge discrepancy and a major reason why the Cavaliers won that game. Vukovic drew a double, kicks it out in the corner for three, and scores. The Bulls hit 2 threes in a row. Oh, yep. Now they called it a three. Garland crosses over, goes around the screen by Allen, stops for a 15-footer, and scores. And Bulls are one of the fastest offensive teams in the league. And they are running and gunning. Vukovic for three, hits. That's 3 straight threes by the Bulls, and Kenny Atkinson wants a timeout. Cavs up by 5. Bulls are on a 9-4 run right now. Donovan is the leading scorer in the game with 10 points. Vukovic is the leading scorer for the Bulls with 4. Cavs have made 3 of 7 shots, shooting 42%. And actually, the Bulls are 6 of 7, 85% tonight. It's pretty good. They've also gotten 2 points at the free throw line. Oh, no. 1 point at the free throw line and 2 3-pointers have gone down. We've made 1 of 4. It doesn't seem correct. Let me look at the stat line a little closer here. There we go. Stats. No, Cavs are 4 of 8 from 3. Bulls are 2 of 5. And actually, the Cavs are now 6 of 11 from the field. Bulls are 10 of 13. So really, it's points off turnovers right now that's got the Cavs in a better lead. Let me see if I can find a better website for stats for this game. Cavs are in the top of the league on field goal percentage and 3-point percentage. Of course, they are 14-0. A terrific start for the wine and gold. And one of the best starts in NBA history for a first-time head coach starting, not first time, but first time starting with a new team. Yeah, and Shaq was on TV the other day saying that Kenny Atkinson really should take no credit for the way the Cavs are playing. I disagree. It doesn't matter who's coaching a team that is 14-0. I think you got to give it to the coaching staff for putting the players in the right position to be able to stay healthy and have the stamina to get through each night. And I also think some of his timeouts when they've lost their leads and gone down by 8 or 10 points have been huge. And you just have to listen to the Cavaliers players talk about what that's meant for them. Niang and Thompson often come on after the games and mention just that he really has rallied the troops and gotten them to think positively in tough situations. And I think that's been huge for the Cavs and their 14-0 start. Garland skips it off to Okoro underneath and scores with the left hand. I don't think that the Bulls are really looking to Okoro for points right now. Vukovic for a wide open 3. I'd like to see them guard him a little better there, but he did miss it. Garland for a deep 3 and hits. Cavs up 30-17. 5 minutes left in the quarter, and they already have 30 points. Vucevic. It's Vucevic. I never say his name right. Vucevic scores with the right hand on a layup there. Karis LeVert's in the ball game. Passes out in the corner to Okoro. Okoro drives the lane, taking the defender on. Passes off to Allen. Beautiful. They just forgot Allen was there. Scores with the right hand. And Jared Allen already has 11 points in this game, 5 for 5, 3 rebounds, and that's nice to see. I think sometimes he gets a little bit lost in the mix when they're focusing on Mobley more. And since Mobley's out tonight, it's Allen's game underneath. Garland around the corner and hits, around the screen, I should say, and hits for three. Heat check. 35-21 Cavaliers. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Vucevic for three and misses. Rebound to Kuro. Garland up the court. Passes off to LeVert. Open for three. And hits. The Cavaliers are having another one of those games where they start out so strong. 38-21. 3:45 left in the first. Vucevic to Williams, and he takes an open three and hits. He felt pretty confident with that deep three. Garland crosses the half-court line, drives inside the lane. Oh, passes it to Allen, and Allen couldn't get the ball. Bulls come up with it, go up the court to Giddey, and scores what looked like a dunk. Giddey, I think, jumped high enough to dunk. Either way, it was a two-hand layup. So LeVert has the ball out of the three-point line, passes to the top with the Kuro to Garland. Looks like Garland wants to come around a screen, and he gets picked up by Giddey. Deep three by Garland and hits. There's the heat check, babe. All right. 41-26 Cavaliers. 2:50 left in the game, or in the first quarter. Sorry, getting excited. Levine goes inside. Huge block. Williams fires a three. That was an unfortunate bounce to a guy open for three. So LeVert brings the ball up the court. Passes it back to Garland. I have a feeling he may shoot this ball. He's hit 3 threes in a row. And they've double teamed him. And Garland believes he got fouled, but it looks like the refs are going to call it out on Garland. So 2:26 left in the first quarter. They're up 41-26. Yeah, he thought he got pushed. I'm sorry, it was actually 41-29 Cavaliers. All right, so Giddey passes off to White. White around the corner to Williams. Williams passes back to White. White was going to take a deep three, thought better about it. Giddey takes a three and misses. Rebound Niang. Donovan Mitchell comes up the court, crosses the center line. Loses the ball. Giddey kind of pushed him. Guess the refs don't care about calling fouls against the Bulls right now. Oh, LeVert passes up the court and gets intercepted by White. This is a little sloppy here in the last 40 seconds. All right, Niang gets fouled by the Bulls trying to get the ball up the court. So the Bulls are struggling here to make their shots. That's a big reason why they're down right now by 12. Cavs inbound the ball here. Inbound to Jerome. LeVert has the ball at the top of the three-point line against White. Dribbling, crosses over, goes inside the lane. Passes it back out to Jerome, who now drives the lane as well. Goes up for an easy right-hand layup. 1:25 left in the first. Cavs up 43-29. White has the ball, being guarded by Jerome. Karis LeVert guarding, I'm not sure who that is over there. Oh, and Giddey takes a three and hits. So unfortunately, the Cavs have had a great shooting quarter, but they've also given up 32 points to the Bulls in this quarter. So that's not a great stat. Donovan crosses over, tries to go inside, gets a little bit stunted. Jerome outside pump fakes, goes for three and hits. Continues his strong performance from the outside. Ty Jerome. 46-32 Cavaliers. White has the ball against George Niang. Oh, and Bulls called for double dribble, travel. Yeah, Ty had to do a pump fake and then set himself about 5 feet to his left. So that was pretty impressive. He stepped back behind that 3-point line and nailed it. All right, so Donovan's slow rolling it past the midcourt line here. Gets double teamed for a second. Now he's back to being just one guy on him. Oh, drives the lane, gets fouled. But he was passing the ball off. But that's the Bulls over the limit. So Donovan Mitchell will shoot 2. And if he makes his free throws, the Cavaliers could be up 48-32 after 1. So Donovan Mitchell takes his first free throw. 18.7 seconds left in the first. And he hits. 47-32 Cavaliers. Let's see if he makes his second. Ah, chunked off the iron. Very uncommon for Donovan to miss, but he's human, people. All right, so White crosses over, goes past a curl, drives inside the lane, gets fouled. Now, it looks to me like he was trying to shoot the ball, so we'll see if he goes to the line. Then, yeah, he is at the line. Shooting 2. 7.8 seconds left. White takes his first free throw shot and hits. All right, so the Cavs inbound the ball. There's 5 seconds left. Garland goes inside the lane. Oh, so close. And Allen was there for a tip. It looks like Garland got fouled. If that's the case, then he will take free throw shots here before the end of the first. The Cavs could have 49 points at the end of this quarter. And he hits both. So the Cavs up 49-34, and that's the end of the first. 49 points in the first quarter. And if they keep this up, they're going to beat their record the other night of, I think it was 84 points in one quarter. Sorry, in one half. Dealing with a text message here from my mom. So, yeah, the Cavaliers up 49-34 after 1. Let's take a look at some stats here and see how they did. Obviously, pretty well. So, Isaac Okoro actually went 2 for 2 in that quarter. 4 points. George Niang was 0 for 1. Jared Allen, 5 for 5. Great start for Allen, 11 points. Donovan Mitchell, 4 of 5, 11 points as well. And Darius Garland, 5 of 6, 3 of 4 from downtown, 15 points. Just an unreal start for those 3 guys. Karis LeVert has 3 points off the bench. And Ty Jerome has 5 points off the bench. And as I stated earlier, the image I have up on the screen is what the Cavs court looks like tonight. This is a graphic that was put out to show what the court would be like. And it's pretty interesting live. I mean, it's It takes a little bit getting used to at first, but I like it. And as I stated earlier, that is the NBA Emirates Cup there that we're playing for. Kind of a new thing that the NBA has been doing these last couple of years that I'm still getting used to. A tournament within the season just to kind of keep things a little more interesting. Let's talk about the Bulls stats here in the first quarter. Zach LaVine 0 for 3. Patrick Williams 2 for 2 with 7 points. Vukovic 5 of 7, 11 points. He's the hot hand for their team. Kobe White 8 points, 2 of 3. And Josh Giddey 2 for 7, 5 points. Dawson Moo off the bench with 3 points. And again, the Cavs have a much stronger bench than the Bulls. I think that's going to be the big driver for them to win tonight if they can pull it off. So to those of you watching, thank you for joining. I am a little bit behind because of broadcast regulations, so I'm about 20 seconds behind, but thank you for sticking with me for the game. So White has the ball, takes it on. Tristan Thompson is actually guarding him, but Jerome actually picked up the defense, and White hits on a fadeaway jump shot. So Donovan has the ball, top of the three-point line, passes it way over to Jerome in the corner. Over to LeVert. LeVert driving in the lane, passes off to Thompson, and up with the left hand. Scores and fouled. Tristan Thompson scores and goes to the line. We'll see if he's gotten better with his free throws over the years. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you get a chance. We appreciate you being here, and we'd love to have you come back. And he misses, which is not that surprising. So White brings the ball up the court. Passes it off to Phillips for 3. A pretty ugly shot. Knocked away and picked up by Donovan. Wade open for 3. Oh, so close. So the Cavs up 51-36, 10:54 left in the quarter. And Mitchell gets another board. LeVert has the ball, passes off to Mitchell, stops, pops a 3, and hits. And the Bulls won another timeout to slow the Cavs down. Cavs up 54-36. And AC said if they continue to watch them shoot those shots, they're going to have a lot of timeouts to call. I agree. Let's read a little bit of a game preview that's on NBA's website. They said history is well within reach for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At 13-0, Cleveland stands 11 wins. Let me see here. 1 second. Oh, they're 13-0. Yeah, I don't know why. I can't keep track now that they've won so many games. I thought we were 14-0. So at 13-0, Cleveland stands 11 wins from matching their best start to an NBA season. First, it will have to get through the visiting Chicago Bulls on Friday night. The Cavaliers remained perfect with a 114-106 victory over Philadelphia 76ers on Wednesday night, and they continue to work toward a 24-0 mark, the record the Golden State Warriors achieved to start their 2015-2016 campaign before taking a loss in Game 25 of the season. And wouldn't that be amazing if we could do that? Darius Garland collected 25 points. Donovan Mitchell added 23 to go along with 13 rebounds and 9 assists to carry Cleveland past the Knicks. The Cavs trailed by as many as 8 in the third quarter. Mitchell realizes the historic start places a massive target on the back of the Cavaliers, meaning every opponent will bring their A game against them as long as the winning streak is alive. We're hunting, but it's also November, Mitchell said. I keep telling everybody, let's relax. I'm saying it is November. We're not winning a championship right now, but these are good tests. The fact that we're 13-0 is great, but we could be 9-2. It doesn't really matter to me. I think the biggest thing is how we How do we just continue to build the habits through getting every team's best shot on a night by night basis? That's good advice by Mitchell. Chicago certainly challenged Cleveland on Monday night, this last Monday, when the game was knotted at 106 with 5:06 left in regulation, and the Bulls faded down the stretch. Ended up being a 119-113 loss. Zach LaVine paced the Bulls with a team high 26 points on 12 of 20 shooting, and then went off for 31 points in a narrow 124-123 win over the Knicks on Wednesday night. LaVine also supplied 7 boards and 8 assists against New York. So yeah, I think the Bulls are better than their record shows, but they've got some things to figure out. I think they're similar to what the Cavs were a couple of seasons ago. A lot of talent, but haven't put in enough time together yet and haven't been able to build out as strong of a bench. All right, so White has the ball, crosses the center line. Ayodesumu scores on a floater. And Jerome has the ball. Kind of gets stopped trying to go into the lane. Levert goes into the lane, passes out to Mitchell for 3, and hits. 57-38, Cavaliers. Oh, late call on Levert. It did look like he hit his wrist. Yeah, terrific shot on the corner by Donovan Mitchell. And Mitchell's feeling it. Let's go back to the stat line here. Yeah, Mitchell's got 17 points on 4 of 5 from 3, 6 of 7 overall. Darius Garland's been resting to start this quarter, along with Mitchell. Along with Allen. I was just looking at Mitchell talk to the coach. And that's really been, I think, this is where I disagree with Shaq, probably the most, that the big difference between the Cavs this year and last year is the way that they're managing minutes for their players, and the fact that they're splitting more time of Donovan on the court and Garland getting rest and vice versa. So Mitchell takes a heat check 3 and misses. And Bulls get a pass up the court and get a dunk, and it looks like the Cavaliers want a timeout to just kind of reset. Cavs up 57-41, 9:53 left in the second quarter. So we are in another timeout. See if there's anything else I can share with you guys while we're waiting for them to come back. Let me see if I can get a team box score stats up. Go to a different website. All right. Yeah, so the Cavs so far in this game are 15-29, shooting 51.7%. I'm sorry, I read the wrong one. The Bulls are 15-29, 51.7%. Cavs are 22 of 27, 81.5%. Just shooting the lights out. And when they shoot like this, they got nothing to worry about, obviously. 9 of 14 from 3, 64.3%. They do lead the league in 3-point percentage. I believe 42%. Bulls are 7 of 18, 38.9%. Cavs 4 of 6 from the free throw line, and the Bulls as well. 4 of 6. 12 total rebounds for the Cavaliers, 8 for the Bulls. 0 offensive rebounds, but when you've only missed 5 shots, there's not a lot of opportunity for offensive boards. 1 offensive rebound for the Bulls. 12 defensive for the Cavs and 7 for the Bulls. 13 assists for the Cavaliers. That's pretty good. It's nice to see their assists being at least half of the buckets that they've made. And the Bulls have actually assisted on 11 of their 15 shots going in. So they're also passing the ball around pretty well. 2 blocks for the Cavs, 3 steals apiece for both teams, 5 turnovers for the Cavaliers, 4 for the Bulls. 22 points in the paint for the Cavs, 12 for the Bulls, and 3 fouls to their 6 fouls. The stats that I normally like to see us win out are rebounds, and points in the paint, but that's become less of an important thing now that the NBA jacks up, 30, 40 threes a night per team. And obviously, if your assists can be 25, 30, you've got a good chance to win the game. So it looks like the Cavs are called for an illegal screen. That's another turnover, and Bulls are going to come back up the court here after the timeout. So White dribbles inside. Oh, gets off glass before Thompson tips it. That'll be goaltending. Yeah, I don't think that was going to go in, but Thompson gifted him a bucket. So LeVert has the ball, comes around the screen, comes around another screen by Thompson, tries to, he's going to pass it inside, didn't get the chance, stops, banks it off the backboard, misses, but gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Cavs are 13 of 13 from inside the arc tonight. That's an insane stat. Okay, Bulls have the ball back. Williams at the top of the three-point line. DeSumo takes a 3, in and out. Ooh, and the scrapping for a rebound comes up to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell bringing the ball up the court, drives inside the lane, goes up with the right hand. In and out. First 2-point miss all night. Now they're 13 of 14 from inside the arc. And rebounded by Porter Jr. LeVert underneath, stops, pump fakes, pass out to Jerome. Jerome had his foot on the line, on the sideline. So that is another turnover for the Cavaliers. Yeah, a little careless with the ball right now, but I think they're also pretty energized here to start the game, especially with almost 60 points scored and 8 minutes left in the quarter. 8:30 left in the half. Levine passes off to Williams, drives inside the lane, scores with the left hand. Pretty good defense down there. Just got a good lucky roll there. Karis LeVert has the ball at the top of the three-point line, stops, passes off to Donovan Mitchell. And back to LeVert, around the corner to Jerome. Jerome drives inside the lane. He's under the basket, nowhere to go. Goes up with the right hand, and that was tipped. Goaltending. It went in anyway, but yeah, it was goaltending, but the defender tapped it in. Cavs up 61-45, 7:54 to remaining in the first half. And deep 3 for the Bulls. It's definitely kept them in the game. They've been hitting these kind of deep, random threes. Open Jerome. Off the back iron. That was a missed 3 by Jerome. He's been hitting so many of them lately. You almost expect them all to go in. And Levine's been fouled. That's going to be on the court. Non-shooting foul. So Thompson has been subbed out. I imagine Allen has come back in, and looks like Donovan Mitchell is also subbed out. It looks like Garland and Allen are back in the game. And as I stated earlier, I think that Atkinson's coaching staff has done a great job of managing minutes and making sure that he splits Garland and Donovan's time, and they're not always on the court together. He was doing the same thing with Allen and Mobley, but unfortunately, Mobley's out tonight. Levine, oh, that was just a random loose ball pickup. Oh, so that was Vucevic for three. Looked like Levine. So Porter Jr. passes to Allen, around a Porter Jr.'s around an Allen screen. Kicks it out to LeVert, open for three, and hits. Oh, passed inside to an open Chicago Bull for an easy layup. I'd say that's the only negative tonight. The Cavs have been a little bit lax in defense at times, and the Bulls are shooting pretty well, sticking with them. Right now, I feel like 64 points, they should be up by more than 11. Porter tried to go up with the left hand and just didn't get enough on the ball. And Allen did a better job covering Vucevic at the three-point line. And the Bulls hit another three. They're sticking with us with those threes. Seventh Bull to hit a triple tonight. It's very much how they're staying in this game. And they've picked up the defensive pressure here. Buzelis got a block on LeVert, and they're calling it a jump ball. Pretty surprising. Yeah, he did palm it for a while, so they called it a jump. And LeVert, oh, he almost won the tip. He almost won the tip. He's 6'6", and the other guy's 6'10", so nice effort by LeVert, but he missed it. The Bulls have the ball. Cavs only up by 8. That was a nice pickup by Allen on the defense there. Got Levine to miss. Garland passes it out. Allen ends up with it. Garland's got the ball back. Drives inside the lane. Up. Oh, they lost the ball. He's telling the ref that they're holding on to his arm. And yeah, they're just not calling it tonight for Garland. But hopefully it'll be different in the second half. So the Cavs are coughed it up 9 times tonight. And Vucevic scores with the right hand. So the Bulls have hung around. They've not gotten down about the Cavs shooting out of their minds. And the Cavs are starting to come back down to earth. Allen goes inside, dunks with the right hand. When you have that kind of length, you can dunk from the middle part of the lane and easily get there. Vucevic takes a 15-footer off the iron. George Niang with the rebound. Garland up the court. Garland, crosses behind his back. Goes inside to Allen, and they're bumping him all over the place. They won't call anything. Garland's got the ball back at the top of the three-point line. Gets picked up on a double team. Goes inside, passes in the corner to Niang for 3 and hits. Great ball movement by the Cavaliers. Oh, and the Bulls have a player down on the ground. Looks like he could have a cramp. Oh, he's grabbing his left knee. Yeah, he's grabbing his left knee. Oof. Let me see here. It's number 25. That's Terry, and he's back up and walking to the bench. Maybe he bumped knees or something with somebody. Dalen Terry. So he's on the bench now. Hopefully he's going to be okay. We're just waiting now with a timeout here. All right, and Cavaliers are about to come back onto the court. Their second lineup in the quarter has come out. We got Isaac Okoro, George Niang, Darius Garland, Dean Wade, and I would think Allen as well. Haven't seen him in the shot yet. And apologies to those watching if sometimes I'm a little slow on the Chicago Bulls team, because this is a Cavs Cavs channel. I know the Cavs better than anybody else. We really appreciate you being here. Please like and subscribe if you get a chance. Trying to build our community back on the Cavaliers Basketball Club podcast, and hopefully in January we'll have our podcast back up and running as well. So the Bulls hit their shot, and Allen goes inside. Just kind of lost the ball on the way up. Okoro fights for the rebound, but can't get it. Bulls up the court. Niang meets Bulls member in the corner there and stops him from shooting an open three. Phillips puts it on the floor, passes it out to Williams. Williams inside, and barely goes in and out, but barely does not count. Okoro for an open three. Oh, a little flat. Kind of hit the front of the iron and rolled off to the back. Levine goes inside and hard dunks. That's the thing about the Bulls. They're constantly running up the court on offense. And they're young enough for that. Garland gets a double team. Allen goes inside. And I think they called traveling on him. Yep, they did. Cavaliers have not had a very good quarter compared to the first one. Let me see what they're at here. There's 3 minutes left. Let me go down to... Yeah, the Cavaliers have been outscored 29-20 in this quarter. Bulls are sticking with them. Allen almost had an opportunity for a steal. Levine in the corner, Donovan guarding him, and it hits. Only because Levine is taller could he get that shot up over Donovan. All right, 31-20 in this quarter now. Garland off the backboard, scores and fouled. Chance for a three-point play. And that's been a big part of tonight. The Cavaliers keep kind of losing the lead, losing the momentum, and then somebody makes a three-point play. But I tell you, it's not looking that great that we've been shooting as well as we have in this game, and especially from three, and we're only up by 6. Garland makes his one foul shot, completes the three-point play. So Cavs up 71-65, 2 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the quarter. Vukovic scores over Okoro. And Vukovic has now 18 points for the game. So Donovan Mitchell was brought back into the game. Goes up with the right hand, not hard enough off the glass. Allen puts it up and in, scored in the foul. That's 2 straight plays for the Cavs on 3 points possibly. Yeah, the guy held onto his waist, but he's strong enough and tall enough to get it in the cylinder. Come on, Allen, hit the shot. Yes, he made his free throw. You never know with Allen. 75-67 Cavaliers, 156 remaining in the half. If they can get a little more production here before the end, they could kind of close the gap on the way the quarter's gone. Williams a corner 3 and hits. Just wide open for that shot. You can't give him that. Shot number 24 from 3-point range. Wade got fouled by Levine. And that's Chicago over the limit, so Dean Wade will go to the line. He's not a great free throw shooter. Let's see what he's at here. Well, he makes his first. And makes his second. Yeah, he's shooting 30% from free throw line this year, 68.2% for his career. So, man, is it good that he just hit those 2 shots. And Darius Garland looks like he kicked the ball out of bounds. 118 remaining in the second. Cavs up 77-70. Chicago giving up way too many points to the Bulls in this first half. 36 points in the second quarter when they had 34 in the first. Another kickball looked like by Garland. Garland 18, Mitchell 17, Allen 16. Those 3 guys are putting in the work. Sumu in the corner for 3. They're going to have to talk about this at the halftime. In the locker room, they're going to have to figure out something to do here because defensively, they are not showing up tonight. 77-73. Donovan with the ball. 47 seconds remaining. Kicks it out to an open Garland. Garland passes it to Okoro in the corner. Drives the lane. Somehow, Allen kicks it back to Okoro. Passes it out to a 3 for Dean Wade, and he misses. So the Bulls have a chance to close the gap some more. There's 27 seconds remaining in the half. Ooh, Levine almost hit a long fadeaway 2-point shot. And Garland will play for the final shot. 17 seconds remaining. Crosses the center line. Cavs 77. Bulls 73. And he's taking his time. He's dribbling by himself. Calls off the screen. Goes inside. Puts it up. Thought he got fouled. No call. And they're going to say off the Bulls on the tip, the rebound. So Cavs will get the ball back here with a few seconds remaining. 1.2 seconds remaining. Let's see if they can get a good look here. Allen has the ball, takes the last shot, and air balls. Oh, geez, that's not who you want to take the shot. He needed to get the ball right back to Donovan, but in 1.2 seconds, that's really not your best play. You want to give Allen the ball within, 5-10 feet max, and he was out 15, 18 feet away from the hoop. So, impressive scoring first half for the Cavaliers. Not so good defensively. Gave up 34 in the first and 39 in the second, even though they had a 49-point first quarter. Only able to have a 28-point second quarter, and they're only up by 4. So let's hear what Karis LeVert has to say. He says they have miscommunication in the zone. He said they got to do a better job of taking pride defensively in the game. So we'll see. This has been a pretty solid team this year with making adjustments at the half. But my worry is they're going to come out a little flat in the third. And the Bulls, if they continue to shoot this way, I don't think it's going to work out. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if there's any kind of interesting tweets that I see about the Cavaliers. Somebody said, Real D. Cunningham said, for as great as the Cavs looked in the first quarter, they've looked equally bad in the second. They're back to a group with 4 starters now, so maybe they'll get back in a groove to close this period. And they kind of did. They scored 8 points in the last few minutes. Zach LaVine finally, this is from by Julia Poe. Zach LaVine finally gets his first made basket of the night and off a fast break slam with 3 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first half. So that's actually probably the greatest thing to say about the way they played to start the game. They held Zach LaVine to 1 bucket made. But that's also bad news if the Bulls are able to hang with us, and we've just been having a pretty strong scoring game. NBA Memes said the Cavs are so good this season they can even make a 33-year-old Tristan Thompson look decent. Fair enough. Jed Blackwell said Dorman flips the field here late in the second quarter. Oh, no. O'Neal, Takian, Arcega, Whiteside for 32, and the Cavaliers have it Boiling Springs 33. That's a fun one. See if we can kind of pick up some more information here while we're waiting on the halftime. Trying to see what else we can kind of read to you guys while we're waiting. The NBA had tweeted out that this is the 6th best start to a season in NBA history. Will the Cavs make it 14 straight? Well, we'll see. They got to remember how to play defense, I think. Let's see if I can get something. Let's see what Terry Pluto had to say this week. Of course, I need a subscription to Cleveland, to cleveland.com. Ain't going to happen, folks. See if I can go to a different website for it. Well, 2 days ago, he wrote this. Terry Pluto joins Ken Carman, Anthony Lima for a Wednesday morning discussion. And they talked about what Atkinson has brought to the Cavs table. And strong starts by Darius Garland and Ty Jerome for the season so far. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't have enough money to be getting all these subscriptions to get past the paywalls. So we'll find something else to talk about. Two hours ago, Fear of the Sword talked about Evan Mobley's miss. We'll kind of update you guys there. Cleveland Cavaliers forward Evan Mobley will not be available for Friday's game against the Chicago Bulls with an illness. He was first listed on the injury report as probable before being downgraded to questionable on Friday afternoon. I wonder if it's COVID, to be honest. I know it's been going around. Cavs head coach Kenny Atkinson didn't expect Mobley to be available for Friday's game. He's not feeling great. Hopefully he makes it to the arena and makes a recovery, but I'm not sure right now. So obviously that didn't happen. Seems as if Mobley's been dealing with this sickness since at least Wednesday's game against the 76ers. He had his lowest shot total of the season, turned it over 4 times, didn't take a 3. Mobley just didn't have the energy we've come to expect from him, and he finished with 14.7 boards. This will be the first game Mobley has missed this season, and I think that's a reason why the Bulls are having some success on the offensive side tonight. We're missing Mobley's defensive prowess. Cleveland was 19 of 13 in the regular season games. He wasn't able to participate last season, and Mobley is averaging 17.8 points and 8.6 rebounds per game this season. But so far, we've seen a pretty good turnout by the Cavs' main guys tonight. Let me go back and look at individual stats. Yeah, Allen with 16 points, 4 rebounds. Garland, 18 points, 8 assists, 2 rebounds. That's terrific, those 8 assists. That's a wonderful stat. 17 points for Donovan, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. And then Karras is the next high scorer with 8 points off the bench. Ty Jerome with 7. They're missing Max Struss, Sam Merrill, and and Evan Mobley tonight, which we just talked about. Cavaliers shot 66.7% in the first half, but unfortunately, the Bulls shot 58.3% and took 6 more shots. We're 28 of 42, and they're 28 of 48. That really comes from turnovers. We've got 10 turnovers, they have 4. So the last game where we had more turnovers, or they turned the ball over more than us, and we had like a 20-point discrepancy on the turnovers. That's a big reason why we won that game. And this game, it's a big reason why they're still in it. Aside from the fact that they're shooting 50% from 3, 13 of 26. And the Cavs are 11 of 19 from 3, 57.9. So if the Cavs are not shooting the way they are now, we'd be down. We'd be down 10, 15 points. 10 of 12 from the free throw line. The Cavs are doing a good job going to the free throw line and getting points there. And they're doing a good job of not fouling. The Bulls have only gone to the line, it looks like, 3 times, 4 of 6. So the Cavs with 19 total rebounds to their 14. 18 of those are defensive. 13 of those are defensive for them. 16 assists to their 21. I'd say that was a killer in the second quarter. We didn't continue to get assists with our buckets. Part of the reason why we didn't crack 30 points in the quarter. And the fact that they have 21 assists on 28 makes, they're moving the ball well. 4 steals for the Bulls, 3 for the Cavs, 4 turnovers, like I said, 10 for us. 24 points in the paint to our 28. We were beating them by about a 10-point margin in the first quarter, so they closed the gap there. Yeah, the stat lines don't lie. You want to know how a team is doing? You want to understand why the score is what it is? You just have to look at a couple of these major statistics, which is turnovers, rebounds, and points in the paint. Let's take a look at the Bulls stats. Vukovic with 17 minutes, 18 points. You got to slow him down. That's too productive. Zach LaVine, 4 points in 18 minutes, and he really scored in the last couple minutes of the second quarter. So we did a decent job holding him off, but he got a couple buckets there before the end. Patrick Williams, 9 points. Kobe White, 10 points on 11 minutes is another guy we need to slow down. Josh Giddey only has 5. And Dawson Moo has 10 on 14 minutes off the bench. So if we can get Dawson Moo and White and Vukovic to slow down a little bit, we'll have a decent shot in this second half. So still waiting to come back from the halftime break. And they're showing a shot of people leaving their seats to get some snacks and probably use the restroom here before the second half. I know when I go to the game, this is when I usually stay in my seat because I do not want to fight the crowds. As a lifelong, at this point, almost a lifelong Cavs follower, Cavs fan, I would say that when I go to the games, the third quarter is usually when I go and grab something because it's usually our worst quarter as a as a franchise. Let's hope that they stop that moving forward with this new direction that they're going in. Man, the Bulls took 25 triples in the first half, and the Cavs took 24. Actually, 19 triples, and they actually took 24 shots from two. At one point, they were 13 of 13, but they ended the half 17 of 24. So that was partially why they weren't able to keep the lead as large. They started missing layups and some open looks. And as we stated before, they got a little bit off of having the assists match their bucket total. So yeah, leave a comment in the chat if you'd like to, and I'll post it up here on the screen. I'll respond to you. Let me know what you think about the court. Let me know what you think about the Cavs so far this season, and who's your favorite player right now on the team. Any topics you'd like us to cover in the future? Yeah, just engage with us if you can. We appreciate it. That's why we called ourselves a club. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you get a chance, if you have not already subscribed to our channel. It just helps with the algorithm and gets us a larger fan base, which we would really appreciate. Hopefully in the next month or so, Colin, my co-creator of the podcast, will be back joining me, not only for these live streams, but for our podcast, which we haven't done in about a season now. So just waiting to come back from the halftime. I normally take a break here, but I thought I'd stay on with you guys and just chat about the stats and some of the things that I noticed from the first half. I think we can expect that both teams will come down to earth a little bit in the second half. They're not going to shoot quite as well. So it's really going to come down to defense. I think in today's modern NBA, defense is not as important as it used to be. You see a lot of nights where teams, especially the Cavs, score more than 115, 120 points. And that's from the fast pace of running up and down the court and shooting the ball within 4 or 5 seconds of the shot clock. It's D'Antoni's influence on the NBA and where we're at today. And of course, if they started calling traveling again more consistently, we would probably see teams slow down because it's kind of hard to do a dead sprint and only take one step per dribble. So the assistant coach says they got to do a much better job of containing the basketball. And they got to make them uncomfortable in the second half. So let's hope they do so. Oh, Vucevic. Looks like it was a defensive foul. It was probably, looks like George Niang was inside the little arc there under the hoop. So scores and gets a chance to make a 3-point play at the free throw line. So strong start to the third quarter for the Bulls here. Vucevic makes the free throw, and the Cavs are now only up by 1. It's going to be a tough fight. That's the NBA. You gotta play hard every night. Niang for 3 and hits, makes up for it there. Gets 3 right back. Oh, tipped by Okoro again. He's just wonderful defensively this season. Ooh, and Mitchell grabs the ball with one hand. Wild pass there. Garland has the ball, tries to come around the screen, gets double teamed, stops, pops a 3, and doesn't go in. Bulls rebound. Passes it up to Levine, can't control it, goes out of bounds. That will be Bulls turnover and Cavs ball. So Mitchell in corner 3. Oh, in and out. George Niang, good defensive presence there, and the Bulls missed the ball. Missed the shot. Allen got the rebound out to Garland. Garland at the top of the 3-point line, drives inside the lane, floater, and misses it. Little too hard, came off the back of the iron. White open for 3. Off the iron there, rebound Garland. Garland brings the ball past the half-court line. To Mitchell. Mitchell drives the lane, gets bumped, and it was before he took the shot, so it will be Cavs ball here coming out of bounds. Dosunmu picks up his 3rd foul. That's a good thing. So Mitchell has the ball. Passes inside to Garland. And there's a whistle. Let's find out what happened here. Ooh, Dosunmu just picked up his 4th. It was on off-ball foul. All right, so Cavs still have the ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 80-76, 10 minutes, 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell has the ball. Out way past the 3-point line. Dribbles inside, steps back, pops a 2, and misses. They're going to have to come up with a little better of an offensive play, I think, just to kind of get the Bulls. Ooh, Levine. Oh, in and out, rolls in and out. Very good thing. Garland brings the ball up the court. Oh, takes him on, gets fouled hard by Giddey. Giddey just grabbed him. Almost a clear path foul. He moved so quickly past him. Oh, that ball just went halfway down, rotated around the cylinder, and popped out. Zach LaVine has to feel robbed right now. Not his night here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And if it was his night, we'd be down. Garland hits his first free throw. Cavs have a 5-point lead, 81-76. And hits a second. 82-76. Chicago misses it again. George Niang for the rebound. Okoro has the ball. Passes out to Niang. Back to Okoro inside. Looks like he got fouled. Fouled by Williams. Nice pass over the top. Couldn't really come down with it, but he got held. So it was a on the court foul. Cavs get the ball back. Mitchell has the ball at the 3-point line. Pass out to Niang for three and hits. Big shot for George Niang. 85-76 Cavs. The Bulls want a timeout. I want to talk it over. So that's been a positive tonight with Mobley being out. Niang got the start, and he's definitely feeling it from three. That's helped us a lot. We continue to shoot the lights out from three. We're now 12 of 22 from three, 54.5%. The Bulls were 50% coming into the third quarter tonight, and now they're 13 of 29 at 44.8. So it's been helpful that they've come out a little cold, and we are hanging with it. 60.4% from the field to their 54.7. And we're in a timeout for the Bulls. They're going to talk it over. Let's take a look at some more stats here. Yeah, Levine's having a real tough night. Thank goodness for that. 2 of 9 from the field. 4 points. $21 points for Vukovic, which is really one of the only reasons why the Bulls have hung tight with the Cavs tonight. You know, you probably have to expect that you're going to give up some easy looks underneath by Vukovic, but having him open for three and him nailing those, that's not acceptable. Tonight he is, let me see, he's 50% from three, 2 of 4. And Patrick Williams, who has 9 points, he's actually 3 of 4 from three. All of his shots have all of his made shots have come from three. Cavaliers and the plus minus for their production tonight, they're all in the plus, except for Tristan Thompson and Craig Porter Jr. That's not that surprising. Isaac Okoro actually has the best plus minus right now at 11. He's done so much defensively for them tonight. And who knows if Okoro will one day kind of take off offensively, but his defense is what they need, especially with a starting five of 4 out of 5 shooters, guys that can come out and score every night. Isaac Okoro doesn't need to be that. He needs to be the defensive stopper, and he's done an excellent job of that these last 4 or 5 games. So the Bulls inbound the ball. Williams brings the ball up the court. White to Vukovic underneath. Backs up Niang. Niang tips the ball away. Backs on Niang again. Turns, spins, shoots. Oh, it's off. And Allen tips the ball out of bounds. Vukovic is not happy about how he's being guarded, but the refs didn't call anything. So Vucevic. Keep forgetting how to say this guy's name. Mitchell around the screen. Pass it out to Garland. Garland dribbling. Pass it inside to Allen. Allen out to Niang in the corner for 3. Oh, almost hit it. And White, oh, they just left him alone. Drove the lane, put it up with the right hand, missed, but got fouled. So he will go to the line to shoot 2. Looks like it was a foul on Donovan Mitchell. All right. White hits both shots. Donovan for a three. Oh, off the left side of the iron. Rebounded by Williams. Donovan's come down to earth a little bit, was scoring all those in the first half. Williams out to White for three. Let's say if he makes that, you're going to see a Cavs timeout pretty soon. And just like that, the Bulls are down one again. Garland has the ball, backs up towards the center line. Levine's guarding him, drives inside, loses the ball. Oof. Oh, Garland almost takes it back. Niang actually grabbed it, so here they come. Oh no, Garland's grabbing his leg. Garland shaking his right arm. Let's see what happened here. Well, he fell down on the court on his left arm, but he's shaking his right arm, so let's see what happened here. No, he's doing okay, it looks like. Gave the okay sign to the coach. Vucevic passes to Williams. Williams inside. Oop, tip ball by Donovan. Says Cavs ball, though. All right, Donovan crosses the half-court line, taking a slow dribble. Stops, passes to Dean Wade. Kuro, corner three, off the iron. I think the Cavs are going to be taking a timeout here in a minute. Williams was looking to post up, gets fouled by Garland. That was a non-shooting foul. And Austin Carr is saying that the Bulls have control of the pace of the game tonight, which unfortunately I think is true. Bulls look for their first lead since way back in the first quarter. Terry to White at the three-point line, takes a step back three and misses. Rebound Allen. Allen kicks it out to Jerome. Jerome trying to drive the lane. Off to Allen and for a dunk. Good job, Allen. 87-84 Cavs. 6 minutes remaining in the third. White goes inside, gets hacked by LeVert, and scores with the reverse right-hand layup. So just like that, he makes a shot at the free throw line. It's going to be tied up. And they just continue to attack, but I know the Bulls are one of the best offensive teams in the league for the way that they attack. And we just have to find a way to slow them down. White hits a shot, and that just like that, the game's tied up. Yeah, credit the Bulls for the way they've stuck with it tonight. LeVert tries to go around an Allen screen. Off to Allen. Allen with the right hand scores. Long three by White, and the Bulls take the lead. 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the third. All right, come on, Cavs. Got to take control of this game again. Garland tries to draw a foul and just passes it away. Oh, Niang was able to get in there, slap the ball away. Garland goes up for a layup and a pretty contested shot. Garland for a corner three and hits. Wow, that was lucky. The Cavs take the lead again, 92-90. That was actually a theme in the last game we played against them on Monday night. I think we had like 15, 16 lead changes in that game. It was insane. And so it looks like George Niang fouled Terry, and that's going to put the Cavs over the limit. So they're going to go to the line to shoot two. That was a beautiful shot by Garland. He just kind of took his time, stepped back behind the line, drained it from the corner. Again, I think the Chicago Bulls are better than their record would imply. So it's going to be another game where it comes down to the last quarter, comes down to the last few minutes, most likely. And off the iron, Terry missed the shot. So the Cavs are up by one, 92-91, 4:22 remaining in the third quarter. Karis LeVert has the ball, drives the lane, goes inside, right-hand layup, scores! They did not give him the foul call, and he's slow to get off the ground. That's going to give the Bulls an advantage coming up the court. And corner three by Terry. Oh, he missed it. Tipped out of bounds by the Bulls. Cavs ball. 4 minutes, 1 second remaining in the third quarter. Ooh, and LeVert took a little head knock off the floor there. Dean Wade for three, missed it. Rebound LeVert. Man, if Dean could just get going. Dean has the ball again, out to Niang in the corner. Niang drives the lane, goes up with the right hand, and scores. He looks a little soft in his workout routine, but that guy has some strength going up at the hoop. 96-91, Cavaliers, 3 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the third. Niang defends the corner three. Missed. Dalen Terry gets the rebound. Ooh, blocked by Dean Wade, I think. Oh, tip ball. Bulls get the ball back. Oh, and they called over and back. When the ball's grabbing to the sideline and you throw it. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, hook shot by Niang. They did a replay there. So Niang threw the ball ahead to Jerome, got tipped, but then the ball went over the half court line to Vujkovic. Cannot say his name. And Vucevic. Thank you, Vucevic. And they called an over and back. Wasn't enough possession, I guess. Not pleased with the call. Let's see if they can do a coach's challenge here. Nope, I guess not. Inbounds to Garland. Garland with the ball at the half court line. Takes his time. Waits for the screen to go away. Ooh, he almost looked like he wanted to take a three. Goes inside for a layup, and he misses. He's been forcing that one for the last, 6-7 minutes. It's not working out for him. And traveling Chicago. Terry traveled. Oh, he's not happy about it. Time out on the floor. Cavs by 5, 96-91. And both teams have come out in this quarter kind of what I had feared at the half, which is they're a little stagnant. 19 points for the Cavs, 18 points for the Bulls. When you're shooting as well as they did in the first half, both teams, typically there's a little bit of a drop-off when they go into the locker room and start to feel that rust come on. Hot start to the game for both teams, and thankfully the Chicago Bulls have come back down to earth a little here, scoring 34 in the first, 39 in the second. It was worrying me if they came back out with another 30-point quarter. I don't know if we'd be able to hang with them for the whole game, especially with Mobley being out. You got to give it to Niang, though. 11 points, 6 boards for the game. That's certainly making up for Mobley's absence. You're not going to get the blocks that he gets, but at least he's getting the production offensively and getting those boards. Karis LeVert, another strong game off the bench. Same with Ty Jerome. And with Sam Merrill being out, I think that's just about all they can hope for off the bench tonight. If Karis could get another 6-8 points, I think that would be a big plus to this team winning the game tonight. But Allen's got 20 and 7. Darius Garland 23, 8 and 3. Donovan Mitchell 17, 2 assists, 4 boards. Again, Okoro not really flashy on those numbers, but he's got one of the best plus minus tonight points. I think he was at 11 last time I checked. That's just the defensive stops that he's gotten for us have been huge. Karis LeVert comes around a screen, steps back behind the 3, taking his time, kicks it out to Niang in the corner for 3, and hits. Yeah, Niang is having a game here, folks. Oh, and another foul by the Cavaliers. Niang fouled. Got a fan, just sort of fan say, that's ridiculous. So White is at the line, shooting 2. Cavs are over the limit. Be nice if the Bulls got another foul. They'd be over the limit for the remainder of the quarter. 2 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Cavs up 99-92. Donovan Mitchell has had another game where he came up pretty strong in the first half, and he's kind of fallen off a little bit here in the second, but plenty of time left, especially when a guy like him can score, I think the last game, 11 points in a minute and a half. So LeVert passes back out to Dean Wade for 3. Come on, Dean. Yes. Good shot, Dean Wade. Finally, if he can hit those shots, we're going to have a better time winning this game tonight. Donovan Mitchell steals the ball on a tip pass. Ahead to Dean Wade. Dean Wade in the corner to Niang. Niang out to Jerome. Jerome drives the lane. Pass out to Niang in the corner for 3. And he missed it. But rebound Dean Wade. Back out to LeVert for 3. Oh, it was getting exciting. LeVert takes the defense. Tries to defend underneath, but a hard drive to the lane and layup for the Bulls. LeVert tries to repeat it. Goes inside, scores, and fouled. 3-point play for Karis LeVert. Maybe he heard me. Maybe he heard that if we need 16, 18 from him tonight. I like that LeVert decided to try to get it back after that last play. Couldn't defend the guy underneath, so he ran down and did the same thing to him. Levine continues to have a very tough game tonight. LeVert hits the free throw shot. 7 assists, 13 points, 2 rebounds. 17 points in just 18 minutes as well. LeVert misses the layup. He cannot buy a bucket. I'm sorry, Levine. Wade couldn't take the pass. Bulls have it back, driving up the lane, and foul by Donovan. Donovan thought he got all ball. Let's see if they're going to do coach's challenge. Ooh, it was pretty good. I mean, he slapped his thumb a little bit, but he hit the ball first. That's a pretty good play on the ball. Yeah, they're going to do a coach's challenge. Cavs up 105-95, minute 12 left in the third quarter, and we're going to see what the coach's challenge can get for the attempt here. Looked to me like the ball may have grazed off of his knee, off White's knee after he hit it. No, it went off LeVert's arm. So it will be Bulls' ball if they win the challenge, either way. But it would save Donovan a foul. We'll see what the Zebras think about it. Yeah, they call it legal contact with the ball, stripping it away. So it's going to be Chicago ball, but they saved Donovan Mitchell a foul. 19 remaining on the shot clock. All right, so Bulls inbound the ball. Out to Levine. Hopefully he does not remember how to shoot the ball here. Passes it inside. Williams drives the lane. Up with the left hand. And they call the foul on Niang. That's his third. So Williams takes his first of two. Makes it. And makes his second. So Cavs up 105-97. 56 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Donovan Mitchell takes the ball up the court, crosses the center line. Donovan twirls, passes it out to Dean Wade. Come on, Dean! Oh, misses the shot. And White for a deep three and hits. Wow. Yeah, he's been feeling those tonight. And he pretty much the same way when we played him on Monday night. White was hitting those deep threes. 17 of 35. We're 16 of 34 from three tonight. Donovan Mitchell dribbles inside, gets fouled, puts it up, misses the shot, but he will go to the line for two. Zach LaVine picks up his third foul of the evening. And that'll put the Bulls over the limit as well. So from here on out, there's less than 60 seconds remaining, but here on out, every foul is a free throw until the end of the quarter. Mitchell for his first. Oh, that looked a little bit short, but it rolled on in. Cavs up 106-100. 19.5 remaining. It should be Bulls ball on the last shot of the quarter here. Donovan is going to take his second free throw. And he makes both. So it's 107-100. Cavs up. Ten seconds remaining. Bulls with the ball. Levine at the top. Takes on Isaac Okoro. It's a good matchup for Okoro. Stops Levine dead in his tracks. Oh, nice fadeaway jump shot by Zach LaVine. It's going to make one sooner or later. And 0.7 seconds remaining on the game clock for the third, so there's no time to really do anything. They inbounded it, and that's it for three. Cavs with a 5-point lead, 107-102 going into the fourth quarter. And they did outscore the Bulls 30-29 in that quarter. So far tonight, the Bulls have beat us in one quarter by 11 points in the second. And now we got 30-29 in the third and 49-34 in the first. So Allen was resting for a lot of that quarter. I don't know. Hopefully he's not still nursing his leg injury. He was probable for the game, but he was able to play. Garland started coming back down to earth and missing a lot of his attempts there towards the end. So I imagine we'll see him get a little bit of extended rest coming into the fourth quarter. Isaac Okuro's played quite a few minutes tonight compared to his normal minutes, but I think that's just because he's been a good defensive presence out there for him. I'm going to post this comment. It says, how y'all winning so much? Laugh out loud. Damn. Well, I think it's basically been a bench play and consistency from at least two out of our three best shooters over these last 13 games. Tonight we're struggling a little bit, but I think that's due to Mobley being out. Niang's doing a good job offensively, but Mobley's presence defensively makes a big difference. And honestly, in some of those other games too, we got some big threes from Sam Merrill. I think that's been the key to our success so far this season. Just our bench play has been out of sight. There's been games where we've had 30, 35 points off the bench. All right, Cavs have the ball, bring it inside. Niang up for a layup, misses it. Almost a jump ball opportunity there. Allen couldn't come down with it. White dribbles the ball up the court, moves past Jerome, step back three, and makes it. He's just been out of his mind tonight from three. Donovan has the ball. Yeah, White has 26 points in this game. Oh, and Mitchell takes a big three and hits it. Great way to respond. 110-105. 11-12 left in the fourth quarter. White passes it inside. Ooh, Williams out in a corner three and hits. That was a big defensive breakdown there. Cavs up 110-108. Allen goes inside, puts his shoulder into the guy, misses, and rebound Bulls. Zach LaVine brings the ball up the court. Bounces it to Smith, passing inside. And man, those refs are real quick to blow the whistle right now for the Bulls. So Smith tried for a layup, missed it, got fouled. Will go to the line for two. Yeah, Austin Carr says they're getting in the inside too easy now because the Cavs are having to protect the outside shot. And tied up. Made both free throws. 110-110. Pretty high scoring game considering there's 10 minutes and 41 seconds left remaining in the quarter. Oh, Donovan Mitchell hits another three. That's huge. Let's hope he's Mr. Fourth Quarter tonight. Zach LaVine wants a shot, gets stopped by Allen. Williams puts his head down, tries to go for a layup and misses. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. Jerome up the court. Takes it outside to Dean Wade. Back out to Jerome. Donovan Mitchell has the ball. Top of the three-point line. Waves off the screen. Step backs. Oh, he almost did the three. Corner for Jerome. Oh. Corner three goes in and out. That was good offensive movement there. Just didn't go down. Oh, and a two rattles in and out for LaVine. He continues to stink up the place. Donovan Mitchell dribbles inside, almost loses the ball, and he gets held as it looks like he wanted to pass the ball out. I don't think that was a shooting foul. But he muscled his way inside. Yeah, Jared Allen got tripped up and almost pushed. He wanted a foul there, but they've been pretty loose at calling fouls against the Bulls here for the last 8 or 9 minutes. And the Cavs are going to lose a point. They determined in the press box that a three, it was actually a two by Mitchell. So they're up 112, 110 now. Mitchell at the line shoots his first. I guess they did call this a shooting foul. Yeah, his foot was on the line. They're showing it here. Hey, when you got big feet like that, it's pretty easy to step on the line. And he hits a second. And Smith lays it up and in, gets a quick layup there. Mitchell for three. It's a heat check moment off the iron. Dean Wade picks it off. Jerome brings the ball up the court. Mitchell in the corner, drives inside the lane, turn around, and nice little soft layup. Hits both sides of the iron and falls in. All right, Mitchell has the ball, kicks it out to Okoro, bobbles the ball a little bit. Allen inside, dunks the ball. And just like that, the Cavaliers are back up by 6. 118, 112. 7 minutes, 56 seconds remaining. Oh, my mouth is getting tired. This has been a lot of talking. Again, for those that can't watch the game, I've put an image of the court. It was a graphic that was created to show what the court would be like tonight for the Cavaliers. Pretty interesting design. I've gotten used to the fact that the court is bathed in wine tonight. It's a pretty good look. If only this was the 80s Cavaliers, it would be a court covered in blue. Blue and orange. So we were in a timeout. Bulls took a timeout to slow down our momentum here. And amazingly enough, we're up by 6, but we've scored 11 in the quarter, and they've scored 10. So it's a tight game against this team. If it was not for our 49-point to their 34-point first quarter, this game would be a little scarier. I think the Bulls are going to be one of those teams that every time we face them this year, it's going to be a little bit of a nail biter. And I've stated it before, but the Chicago Bulls are better than their record this year, I think. And I think they're going to end up with a better record overall. I think that eventually they'll have a nice streak of games against teams that are worse than them. They should be able to improve upon it. Let's take a look at the game stats again. Cavs shooting 55%, Bulls 54.2%. 42 of 76 for the Cavs, 39 and 72 for the Bulls. That's insane. And the Cavs have actually fallen back down to earth. They were shooting almost 60% from three. Now they're 45.9%, 17 of 37. And the Bulls are back up to over 50%, 51.4% for the game, 19 of 37. And that's a 6-point difference there. That's the big reason why they're hanging with us. 26 assists to their 28. It's another reason why they're hanging with us. And we're beating them points in the paint 42 to 34. 31 rebounds to their 29. That's definitely improved for the Bulls. They've been bringing that closer. And Asumu misses his second free throw. And the Cavs have the ball back. 118-113. Jerome underneath, gets stopped. Garland drives inside, puts it up with the left hand, and scores. Beautiful shot. Nice to see that he's back to making those. He missed quite a few of them in the third. And Darius Garland, even though he's had a couple of moments during this streak struggling from the field, he's been putting up all-star numbers. Garland has the ball. Rebounded. The Bulls missed their shot. Garland brings the ball up the court, takes the shot, misses. Got a little bit of a defensive presence there that made him miss the shot. Vucevic inside, gets held by Jerome. That kind of makes sense. That was a bad matchup there. Good rotation by the Bulls to get Vucevic open for that inside path there against Jerome. So Cavs up 120-113, 6 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Bulls have the ball, bringing it bounce. Dosunmu has the ball, kicks it over to Giddey for at the three-point line. Doesn't take it though. Vucevic, and they're passing it all around. Barely beats the shot clock. In and out, three-point shot there by the Bulls. Got a huge break. That's the second or third shot we've seen go in and out for the Bulls tonight that really just about went halfway down. They'd had even more threes if they had made those. Garland dribbling the ball, top of the three-point line, stutter steps, crosses over, takes a shot right at the free throw line and drains it. 122-113, Cavaliers, 6 minutes remaining. Oh, huge block by Allen. Giddey tried to go inside, and Allen just rejected him. Garland out to Jerome, corner three. Oh, in and out. That would have been great. Timeout Chicago in the transition. Man, that would have been great. We'd be up by 12. Yeah, huge block by Allen. It actually hung on the rim just for a second, but Giddey could not get past the big guy. Sorry about the moment of pause here. I've been talking for 2 hours. We'll go over the stats again. Cavs 55% from the field, 44 out of 80 shots. And the Bulls 39 of 75, 52%. It's gone down a little bit in the last few minutes. It's been helpful. They've also fallen below 50%. They were at 51% from three. Now they're at 48.7% from three. Every little bit helps. They've taken 20 shots at the free throw line, made 16. We've taken 19, made 17. So they've actually done a good job. At one point, we had shot more free throws than they did, but ultimately, the refs are just not blowing their whistle for us, and that's not uncommon for being at home. The Cavaliers never seem to get home court advantage in that way. At least from a fan's perspective, that's how I feel about it. Maybe all fans feel that way about their teams. Total rebounds, 35 for the Cavs, 31 for the Bulls, 31 defensive, 29 defensive for them. 4 offensive rebounds for us, 2 for them. It's a small margin, but at least we're winning on that end. 27 assists to their 28. 5 blocks, they have 3. 9 steals for us, 7 for them. 13 turnovers overall for us, 14 for them. That's picked up. At one point, we were 6 or 7 turnovers more than them, so that's probably a reason why we've been able to get a 9-point lead back here. 46 points in the paint to their 34. It's also another big stat. 3-point shots mean a lot in today's NBA, but you still need to outscore the opponent underneath. It's pretty hard to win a game when you don't do that. 122, 113 Cavaliers. Bulls with the ball. Williams inside. Out to Vucevic for 3. In and out. Yes, they're finally losing their hot streak. Donovan has the ball. Stops at the top of the 3. Passes out to Garland in the corner. Garland up for the 2-point shot. Rolls off the rim. He went down on the ground. I don't know if he got fouled or if he was just trying to get the call. LeVert cuts off White from going inside. Williams tries heavily to push on Garland to go inside. Off to Vucevic. Floats it up with the right hand and scores. 5 minutes remaining. 122, 115 Cavaliers. This is going to be big here. What can we do in the remaining 5 minutes to secure this 14th win of the season? Garland with the ball. Guarded by Levine. Into Allen. Allen does a fake pass. Oh, and it's going to be a jump ball. Williams got all ball and brought Allen back down. But good thing Allen has probably a better shot of getting this jump ball than Williams. Oh, and look at that. In the replay, it looks like Williams just... he's holding onto Allen's hand. He's just holding onto his hand. It would be nice if these refs would call something for us. This is pathetic. He's just holding onto his hand. One hand on the ball, the other hand on his hand. They were holding hands. What a ridiculous non-call. And of course, they call a foul on Donovan Mitchell because these refs, I guess, want to see a close game. What a load of crap. A 6'3" guy barely bumps a 7-footer, and suddenly, you fouled him. You fouled the giant. Levine goes inside. Allen tailing him and misses the layup off the glass. Thank gosh, or God, that Levine has had a horrible game. Garland, corner 3. Oh, in and out. Levine goes inside, reverses with the right hand, scores off the glass. Cavs up by 5, 122, 117, 3:52 remaining in the fourth quarter. We got to get a bucket here. Lob over the top to Allen. Allen outside to LeVert. LeVert drives the lane. Goes up with the right hand and gets fouled. LeVert's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And Vucevic got the call there. Got the foul call. Yeah, LeVert almost made that, but he's going to the line to shoot 2. Come on, LeVert. 71% on the season, 3 of 3 tonight, and he misses his first. I was going to say, he probably needed to miss one to make his average here. All right, Levine goes inside, kicks it back out to Williams, it was. Oh, Vucevic tried to drag a tip ball down and stepped on the line with his big toe. Out of bounds. Chicago, Cavs ball. Oh, by the way, LeVert did make that second free throw. Sorry, I was talking to my partner, my girlfriend here. She's coming home. All right, 123, 117. Donovan Mitchell crosses the center court line, taking a slow dribble, guarded by Smith, it looks like. And now White picks him up. Mitchell spinning, turning, shooting. Couldn't go in. Both teams playing pretty rough on the offensive side this quarter, really this half. Oh, White goes inside. Ooh, LeVert met him, but came off the iron, and Smith got the nice cleanup. Or Dosunmu got the nice cleanup there for a dunk. LeVert spins, goes inside the lane. Oh, it gets blocked. So it still would be the Cavs ball. It was out of bounds on Dosunmu. Yeah, it was good defense by LeVert, but they didn't box out, and then the rebound dunk went down. Garland goes up for a layup, gets fouled. About time they called something. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Cavs up 123, 119. Hopefully Garland can nail these shots and give us a little more cushion. Dosunmu thought he didn't foul him, but he was gliding as he made contact with Garland. So that is a defensive foul. Garland makes his first. Ooh, and they actually charged that foul to Levine, apparently, which is his 5th. And maybe he can foul out here soon and finish his awful night. And Garland makes the second. So 125, 119 Cavaliers up by 6. 2 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. White brings the ball up the court to Levine. Back to White. Deep 3. And he missed it. He's made those so many times tonight, I thought it was going to go in. Caris LeVert crosses the center court line. Slow dribbles the ball, bringing down the time on the clock. LeVert crosses over. Comes around the screen by Allen. Goes inside. Goes up for a layup. Misses horribly. Rebound Bulls. Oh, and stolen by Dean Wade. What a great effort by Dean. In the corner to LeVert, wide open, takes his time and hits the 3. Yes. Caris LeVert doing his best to meet my my hopes for him tonight. Scoring at least 16. I think he's probably got 18 now. Let's find out what he's at. The Bulls have the ball. Cavs up 128, 119. Bulls score. The Cavs only have 21 points in this quarter. Caris LeVert, 17 points. I don't think that's true. I think Caris has 20 points. I think these stats haven't been updated. Come on, Google. Mitchell, step back 3 and hits! Huge shot. This is why the Cavs have won 13 in a row. They're just so strong in the remaining minutes of the game. Caris LeVert, breakaway dunk! And the Cavs up 133, 121. 1 minute, 8 seconds remaining. Pulled away with a big lead here. Levine, deep three. Oh, in and out. Continues his awful night from the field. Levine, 8 points tonight. It says Karis LeVert actually has 19 points. Donovan Mitchell goes up, scores, and gets fouled. He's going to the line, folks. 135, 121 Cavaliers, 46.7 seconds remaining. I think we can safely say this will be win 14 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They needed a strong defensive second half, and they got it. Holding the Bulls to 19 points in the fourth quarter. 34, 39, 29, and 19. Those are the quarters for the Bulls. 49, 28, 30, and 26 for the Cavaliers. That's why you got to love the NBA. It all adds up in the end, right? 33 points for Donovan Mitchell, 29 for Darius Garland, and 22 for Jared Allen. The big three, missing their fourth, came up tonight with a huge win for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And barring a miracle that is never been seen before in the NBA, the Cavs will have a solid enough lead here to finish off the game. 46.7 seconds remaining. And we're just waiting for it, folks. We're just waiting for Donovan to go to the line and hopefully hit this free throw shot. It's all about stats now. The game was tied at 110 early in the fourth quarter, and since then, the Cavs have outscored the Bulls 26-11. And tip ball by Donovan stolen. He comes up the court, 32 seconds remaining. Out to LeVert. LeVert, weird, off-balance three, and he scores. What a shot. LeVert just wanted 22 points. He just wanted to be the fourth person on the team with 20 points tonight. Forte drives and scores. And this should be it, folks. 139, 123, 17 seconds remaining. Donovan takes a three and hits. Why did he do that? I don't know. 142, 123. Bulls player just walked horribly. Bulls made a three. Up. Allen. Oh, dunked. Plus 18 in terms of cup play. That's right. I totally forgot. These cup rules are different. So the Cavaliers finished the game with an 18-point lead. Longest win streak in team history, 14 games. Beats 08-09 record of 13, 09-10 13 record, 13-0, and 17-18 13-0 record. The first coach in NBA history to win 14 games in a row as the first year of head coach with a new team. Kenny Atkinson. Take that, Shaq. Well, that's it, folks. Cavaliers go 14-0, win by 18 points. Just in the last 90 seconds, they scored 11 points. They ended up with 37 points in the fourth quarter to their 24. Unreal. Second best quarter of the game tonight for the Cavaliers, fourth quarter. I mean, on 2 quarters alone, they scored 86 points. This team is formidable, and it's going to be interesting when they get a chance to face the Celtics here, which is really, I think, probably their toughest challenge of the season is going to be the Celtics, no matter when we play them. Let me take a look at the schedule here. So yeah, we've got the Hornets coming up on Sunday night. I'm actually going to be at that game, so I won't be able to stream the game that night, but I will report back what I witness. Hopefully, we'll get our 15th notch on the belt, and then the Cavs will face the Celtics on Tuesday in Boston. I think that's probably their best bet to snap the streak. But both teams are pretty impressive this season. Celtics have lost 3. Cavs have obviously won now 14. So Celtics are 10-3. The Magic are 7-6, and then the rest of the East is losing record. 5-6 for the Knicks, 5-6 for the Heat, 6-8 for the Pistons, 5-7 for the Pacers, and now 5-8 for the Bulls. They're going to drop a few notches down here. Whereas the Western Conference has 8 teams above 500. And that's pretty common. I mean, the East, I think, is traditionally in the last 8 to 10 seasons, the West has been better on paper for sure, and in person most of the time. But the East is definitely struggling this season. And a big reason is we've faced the Knicks, we faced the Magic, we faced the Pistons, we've played the Bulls twice now, we've played the Nets, we've played the Bucks twice. You know, some of these people, 76ers, some of these people, you know, they've got a losing record because they went against us. We didn't help them out. So a huge win for the Cleveland Cavaliers, especially in the remaining few minutes of the game. Pulled away from the Bulls very impressively. 144-126. Again, 49 points in the first, 28 in the second, 30 in the third, and 37 in the fourth. And literally, with about 90 seconds or left remaining, they had 26 points in the fourth quarter. So they just piled it on. Vucevic ended the game with 25 points. Levine with 8. He just had a stinker of a game. Patrick Williams, 17. Kobe White, 29. And if he hadn't put up those numbers, it would have been over a long time ago. Dosunmu, 15 points. And again, the Cavaliers, I'll just give the stat line and then I'll head out for the night. Jarrett Allen, 24 points, 3 assists, 10 boards. Double-double for Jarrett. 29, 9, and 3 for Darius Garland. 37, 4, and 7 for Donovan Mitchell. 4, 3, and 1 for Isaac Okoro. But hey, again, he had a terrific night on the plus-minus and made some big stops for us defensively. George Niang, 14 points, 0 assists, 8 boards. Good job stepping up for Mobley being out. Dean Wade hit a big 3, had 5 points in the game. Karis LeVert finished with 22. It's like he could hear me, folks. But listen, if Karis can get 16, 18 points in this game, we're going to have a much easier time winning it. And he pulled out 22. 22 points, 8 assists, 3 boards. He's looking like a true sixth man for this team. I'm so proud of Karis. I've had my doubts with him in the past, especially when he was being flirted as a consistent starter for the Cavs. I think he's always been our best option off the bench, and I just love what he's been doing. 22 points in 26 minutes. And for a team that's a little shorthanded because of injury, Cavaliers pulled a great game off. So I want to say thanks to everybody for joining. We appreciate you. We will not be back for the Hornets game because I bought tickets and I'm going with my girl to that game. But I'll let you guys know how it was to be there live, and hopefully we'll bring home a 15th win. And I will be back to live stream the Cavs-Celtics game. Cavs on the road against the Celtics, and we'll hope for the best. So thanks for everybody tuning in, and hope you have a great night. Go Cavs!